How to get a brand letter from a brand to get Ungated on Amazon FBA. This is one of the last Ungating questions that a lot of people are asking and that I haven't yet replied to on this channel. So if you do not know, I have a whole playlist on Ungating. I'll put it here and I will forget, so remind me in the comments. But yeah, Ungating is pretty easy, and this is one of the questions that beginners ask, because when you actually go on the page to actually get Ungated, one of the things that you see is that you can choose to submit a brand letter. All right, so this is what we are going to talk about today before we actually start. Link in the description. I am now offering one-on-one coaching. If you need help to scale your Amazon business, link in the description. Book a call with me. We can build a plan to help you reach your goals. Second link, Discord server. I'm always hanging out over there. I was a little bit sick the last few weeks, but I'm back on the Discord server, hanging out every day, answering questions. So if you want to network with people, it's one of the best places to do it. All right, so join the Discord server. So as I was saying, how to get a brand letter from a brand. The first thing I want to say is that a lot of beginners think that you actually need one to get Ungated. You do not need one. I've never submitted a brand letter. All right, you can try if you want to contact the brand, but if you want to get Ungated in something like Nike, stuff like that, they are not going to give you an authorization letter to actually sell their brand on Amazon. I'm just sorry, all right? It may work with some small brands, all right, if you order directly from them, or if you have a wholesaler that can get you a letter from the brand. But you do not need it, all right? It's either that or an invoice, like an invoice with 10 units of a product from the brand, stuff like that, to show that you have a reliable supply chain for that product, all right? You do not need the brand letter. As I said, you can try. The only way you could do it is to contact the brand, all right? That's pretty much it. You can try to email them, but it's not necessary. There's no reason why you would do this, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you do not need to do this. You do not need to send send Amazon a brand letter, all right? You can try, but it's pretty easy to get Ungated, all right? Best way to do it, the Amazon to Amazon method, as I always say, one of the easiest way and cheapest way to get Ungated. If not, depending on the brand that you want to Ungate or the category, it's pretty easy. You do not need, and I will repeat it once again, this video is going to be pretty short, because you do not need a brand letter, all right? Stop believing that you actually need a brand letter to get Ungated. You do not need it. Just watch my other videos on Ungating, get an invoice, 10 units, with all the requirements within the last 6 months, place an order for that on a website that you can actually get an invoice with. A lot of websites that I suggest in the videos, for example, Nike, you can use soccer.com. Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Puma, you can use soccer.com. Anything that is grocery, like Birdbee, stuff like that, you can use wholesale.frontiercorp.com. Whole video on that. If you want to get Ungated in, what are the brands? Like makeup brands, same thing. Most of them will be on wholesale.frontiercorp.com. If I don't have a video on a brand that you want to Ungate, do the Amazon to Amazon method. That's pretty much it. You do not need a brand authorization letter to actually sell on Amazon. An invoice is enough. All right? You have the choice. It's either an invoice or a brand letter. You are a small guy. You are not going to get a brand, an authorization from the brand, like from a big brand, just because you want to do arbitrage, right? It's not going to work. Get an invoice. You can definitely sell an invoice. Send an invoice. I'm sorry. It's either one or the other. All right? Short video. Nothing else to say about that. If you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon, watch these videos on the screen. Subscribe, like this video if it was helpful. And yeah, submit an invoice. You do not care about brand letters. You are too small of a guy to do this. Thank you for watching.